unanswered questions of life, please. So we put in, by the way, if you aren't in our broadcast channel on Instagram, jump in because we ask questions on there as well, just to get some content for the podcast. And today I whacked in a little voice note, very emotional voice note, asking you guys for your life's unanswered questions. Now, who better to help you guys with these questions than myself and Chipper Wines?
Yes.
So run these is up, Prod.
Firstly, is there any that you guys have?
Are we alone in the universe?
We already know the answer to that, and it's no.
Do we though?
Yeah, we know there's aliens out there, bro. Don't play around.
We
with
don't
that
know,
shit.
do we? Really?
We do know.
Not. It's not conclusive enough.
What about just like we got animals here as well, man? They're our friends.
Nah. Okay. Are we alone off like outside of this planet?
Okay.
Mental, innit? When you just deep it.
What do you mean by that? That we've deeped it so many times. We're both convinced that there are.
Every now and then I just get into it though, and I'm just like, damn, like my life won't be fulfilled fully because if I die thinking that we're alone, I'll be sad.
You know what I think about sometimes?
What?
And I'm sure there's got to be other people out there that think the same, right? So the way we have Earth. What if Earth is just like a tiny molecule? Right, and see the way like we go past like there's a fucking speck of dust, or something on that table, and if you were to zoom in like loads, there's another Earth in there, or like there's another thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, what if Earth? If you zoom out of Earth loads,
have you ever
we're just a little bit like maybe we're a flower.
Have you ever seen the ending of Men in Black?
No, I have, but I don't remember it.
Well, there's the ending of Men in Black is like it's Earth and it zooms all the way out of the universe, everything, and then it shows a marble.
Yeah.
And then it shows another marble, and they get rolled, and it's just a massive alien rolling two marbles.
Yeah.
Our universe was one of the marbles.
Right. So that's what I mean. What if? Because we think like Earth, like, whoa, this is some crazy big thing. We got fucking cars, ants, all sorts of shit. This is mad. We are massive. But what if we're not massive? What if we are genuinely just a tiny molecule on somebody else's world? And we are maybe like even thinking we're not even as big as a flower. We're as big as a little molecule on a flower.
That's crazy. All right, let me cook with this one. But
it's not.
Do you ever look around a room and absolutely everything in that room could cause an atomic bomb?
I've never thought that, no.
What? No.
Like, no, hear me out. Everything's made of atoms.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And all you got to do is split the atom to cause a bang.
Yeah.
Yeah? Everything in this room can cause an atomic bomb.
Right.
Is that actually true?
But it's not possible to do without very specific circumstances.
Sure, but it's possible. Everything in the room has the materials to cause a world-ending disaster.
Right.
Is that how it works?
I think so.
No.
Is this something you saw?
Oh no,
or
Prod.
is this just something you're kind of saying?
No, it's the energy that you get from splitting.
Yeah,
an
This
atom.
is the fellas, mate.
This is
what we
peak
fucking
fellas,
do.
bro.
Like,
this is where we come into our shit. How do you make? By the way, you're on a fucking list, mate. You've just Googled how do you make a nuclear bomb. Congratulations, we've got a SWAT team on the way. Here we go. In principle, it's very easy. Brilliant. Get a critical mass of radioactive material. So Proddy, maybe you're
So I just got to add the radioactive material into the bomb.
Sit back and watch the runaway nuclear reaction go. But luckily for us, it's the first part, getting the radioactive material, that is the biggest stumbling block.
I know a guy.
Yeah,
I've
got a number. Medic needed. Radioactive substance, not ketamine.
We need our.
So there's actually a little bit.
So okay, right. So aside,
let's not talk about this because
from the nuclear part, like the actual radioactive material, the energy can be caused by anything in a room if you have the correct.
I don't know if to trust this guy.
Rod, I think we need to move on from this because there's too much. We're just uneducated. We're too uneducated for this.
Too deep into fucking fella's brain rot.
Yeah.
Like this.
Let's get some of the viewers, the listeners that sent in stuff. Come on.
Simple one.
Yeah.
But there's someone in this world that knows what happened to Madeleine McCann.
Oh fuck! I do like the idea. I reckon there's a few people out there that know, but yeah, that is crazy. You could say that about a lot of events as well. Same with like the alien things that have happened.
There's someone out there that knows.
There's a guy right now. There's a team of people out there that know, that wake up every day, walk into a secure facility. Kind of like, do you think? Here's another one. So if anybody's watched Severance, if you haven't, go and fucking watch it. It's unbelievable.
Great show.
Do you think that Severance is actually is happening in things like these really high secure facilities where you know, super classified stuff? Because to people that don't know, severance is the idea that when you walk into work or whatever, it's a different life, and then when you leave work, your mind is severed so that you don't actually know or remember what's going on at work, so you can deal with super top secret classified stuff. I think there's a good chance that is actually a thing, especially with the way Neuralink is now. Like I
don't know.
I think you're right. I think there's no smoke without fire, and they've written that story based off something.
Yeah, or like the idea that might exist. Sorry, what was the guy's question?
Don't start with that prod. Don't start with that smoke without fire shit. Don't, because you can't just be going. Yeah, you can't say that about everything. You did this with the fucking dragons.
Oh, the dragon. Now, do you know how angry the viewers and listeners got with that dragon shit?
Nah, because he does this, right, with mythical shit. Like Zeus. Yeah, no smoke without fire, man. Poseidon.
You could come up with the craziest idea and then just say no smoke without fire.
Any idea? Ooh, you got that from somewhere, didn't you?
But the whole dragon thing, it does.
No, we're not doing it. Pick a new one. We've got limited time here, Prod. Yeah, some of us have to crack on with life.
It didn't make sense with me dragging my balls across your face. Wait. Just realised we have a framed Rooney poster there.
Yeah, because you said you loved him.
I do love him.
Yeah, but that's why it's there, and it's never on any of the shots. Look, I don't even know if that shot.
Can I just say that home then?
No.
It's 500 quid that. You know, we initially had a Gerard one and I swapped it out.
By the way, did you take your fucking Star Wars present that I got you?
Still here, but it's ready to go up. Con's putting it up.
Fuck off.
Yeah, Con's putting it on my wall.
Mate, it's been there for like a year now.
I'm waiting.
I spent £1,000 on that.
No, and I'm excited. It's finally going up.
Bastard.
I'm a bit worried, you know, that it's going to be so heavy for the wall that the wall won't support it.
To people that don't know what I'm talking about, I bought Chip a signed Darth Vader like picture frame thing, and it was signed by the very first Darth Vader.
Yeah, not James Earl Jones, the guy that's in a suit.
Yeah.
He's actually, I had a good story about him and I've just forgotten it.
I've got a good one.
And also, just quickly on the topic of movies, we got Film Fridays, and the one that would have been out by now was Monkey Man. So go and watch that, and then watch our Film Fridays on Fellas Loaded, because it's a fucking banger.
You know what you got to add to the list for Film Fridays?
What?
Long Legs.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
That new horror film that everyone's glazing, Nicolas Cage.
Okay.
I know you don't like horror movies.
Well, I'll do it for Film Fridays.
It's a thriller more like though, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm trying to not look too much into it. I want to go in a little bit dark.
Their promo for it was they put a heart rate monitor on the lead actress, and they got her reaction seeing the evil guy for the first time.
Yeah.
Obviously he's wearing like all sorts of prosthetics and stuff. And they put a mic on it as well, so you can hear her heartbeat, and that's the whole promo.
Wow,
it's the visuals
sick.
of her meeting him and her heart rate going up. It's sick.
That is a great bit of promo. Right, Prod, give us an unanswered question,
Why did
please.
NASA stop searching the ocean and start searching space?
Yeah, that is a really interesting one that NASA, and there probably is a sensible reason for it. I'm not a big fan of trying to make something out of nothing. I mean, there's a good chance that they took a quick look at the ocean, like just a little peek, and went, all right, kind of get it, is what it is. I reckon we're better off spending our time looking in the other direction, into space. And then they went up there, they seen what they seen, and they go, there's quite a lot of exploring here.
It's smarter to go and look to the skies anyway, because at some point this planet will not be habitable anymore. So we need to eventually be able to move on from it.
Evacuate.
Yeah. Just like colonize another planet, Mars, whatever.
That's fair. But I wonder if there was something, because the reason why people have this question is that did NASA look in there and see some shit that they wanted no part of? Because to this day, I think it's something like 90% of the ocean is completely unexplored and like not properly mapped.
This is a really like brain twisting one. everyone has a fear, yet all fears are different, but they all feel the same. Why is that?
Say that again, please.
So
Prod.
everyone's got a fear,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
but everyone's fears are different. But the
Yes.
emotion of fear is exactly the same.
Same for joy
Right.
and
Yeah, but that's just fine. That's just what a
Yeah,
fear
but
is.
why is it the same if your trigger or something is completely different to the next person? Like your fear could be fucking cheese, mate. And you're getting the same emotional reaction as to me if I saw a 20-foot anaconda coming in here.
Isn't that just like a perspective thing based on your experiences
In life.
emotions, your life, how you've grown up?
Because the reason why I'm terrified of snakes is because I stepped on a snake as a kid. So that gives that, and I feel like if you were
Bro's
if
got
it's cheese, if you've got like
Bro's
a
got
cheese,
pro-
oh no, but then you get people with irrational fears.
You writing your own character out, bro. Stepped on a snake as a child. Now here I am.
I was bit by the snake,
This-
and now they call me
Snake Man.
the Snake Man.
It's like that is like quite literally Spider-Man's origin.
Yeah, they were real creative with
snake.
that one.
Well done, mate.
This is an interesting one as well. Who did the first wank? Like, who discovered that?
Yeah, like it's got to be. They were having sex with a woman, and they realized that you can actually
Nah, I think the wank
recreate.
came first.
You think the wank came before sex?
This is a
Was it the
great
chicken
one.
or the egg or the wank of the sex?
This is a good one. What came first? Hey,
Oh, sex had to have happened first
did it?
because it's a natural thing. It's the evolution
Yeah, but who's
of
looking at
mankind.
who's looking at Anan and going like, yeah, this needs to go in there?
Well, they probably tried like every orifice.
Getting to that point again, fellas. Let's go. I like this.
Welcome,
You know
Ash Dyke
what, though?
fans.
Yeah, hashtag fans.
I hate these
What's
kind
up?
of combos in a sense that it just puts me in a place of like, damn, like where the fuck, how did it all begin? Like where did we come from and how did we start? Like, you know, we're talking about what came first, sex or wank. Like, how did we even get in the position to be able to have that in the first place? Like, who's the
The
first
evolution.
person?
It's evolution
Yeah, where evolved from what?
from chimps.
Yep, which evolved from what? Where came from where? Where did that first chimp come from?
Yeah, I mean, you've
pisses
seen
me
like
off.
that famous
I know,
picture
it
of
just annoys me though that we don't
evolution.
really know, no.
Yeah, yeah.
That's yeah. Put that on my unanswered questions list. Where the fuck did this all come from?
Yeah, chimps do.
How does this
Exist.
life in general?
So, sex or wank? What came first?
Anyway, I think the wank came first.
It's got to be sex. It has to be sex. There's just no way that it
what-
isn't
what-
sex.
You need
Same
to
body.
argue your points, boys.
No, but the thing is, right? I think the chimp, as he was evolving, as the chimp was evolving, not one singular, but that kind, they were just rubbing their knobs, and then I reckon they went, yeah, that felt good. And as they've realised and grown up, they've gone there. The friction is it. Oh, but then the chimp had to impregnate another.
Yeah.
chimp.
Like
Oh,
we were
they-
talking about, so it has to be sex. I don't really even think this is a question.
Nah,
It had to be sex. Like that is how
Yeah,
we
I
create
think you're
life.
right. I
Like
think
that's
you're right.
literally how we create life.
I think you're. Now, here's the thing though. To do that with your knob, you need to know that your knob gets a funky feeling, right? When you do stuff like that. You need to be feeling that sort of way. So they must have rubbed one out before to know, yeah, this needs to go into places to get that feeling again, but better.
My question is, how did they know to wait for the nut? How did
What do you mean?
like
What do you mean?
maybe they just thought that a couple porks and that's it. Like they didn't realize you had to wait until you nut. But I suppose you'd figure that out pretty quickly, I think. Because you're like, oh, this feels quite good. I'll keep going. And then you're like, hold on
Yeah,
a
because
second.
you wouldn't want to stop. would you?
Yeah. And it's just human nature as well.
Yo.
I think it's just ingrained in our genetic makeup. Like, this is how it's done.
Can I ask you a question? When I wake up in the morning,
Yeah.
it's completely unrelated, so sorry for kind of going off topic here. I can't make a fist. I can't clench my hands in the morning.
You mean you can, it's just not very strong?
Like like to the point where it's almost just not even closing. Like it's just so
Really? Like,
Like,
arthritis
if
type thing?
If I was to punch someone, my hand would just break. I think because it's almost like. But I've had that.
How long does that last?
My whole life. I don't really know because I don't. Like I'll just.
How long till you can make the fist?
Oh, 5 minutes. Like as I just wake up and get.
Fuck, bro, you're gonna have me waking up going.
Even now, the reason I thought about it is because right now I'm feeling that a little bit, and I was just like, why am I feeling that now? Like,
yeah.
do you have it? So you do get that.
I know. I get the feeling of like right now, my grip strength is like minimal.
Yeah. I guess is what I've always
Probably
wondered.
because we're hungover.
Never really Googled it. Nah, I just get that. I used to get that when I was a kid.
Really?
Just wondering what that is.
I've never had that though. I don't think.
Never
Not
Googled it though.
Yeah.
Roddy, what is that? You ever get?
Why
What?
would you ask Proddy as if Proddy's going to be able to tell you? You know you're going to get some for smoke without
I
fire.
sometimes not. My fist isn't as strong like when I clench it in the
Is that in
morning.
the
Yeah.
mornings? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So
You probably
Because
like
I think your
lent on
body's just
hand or
waking
something.
up.
yeah, just.
But the fact that you can't
We're talking
clench your
about-
fist
Talking
is
about
mad.
unanswered questions, and that's just one I had. So
Okay.
yeah, but I've never bothered googling it. You just kind of
You do.